Hey, 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 chronic pain warriors, how are you today? Today I want to talk about your stress, your emotions, and pain flares. And is there a correlation between the two? Why do I want to talk about this and why is it important that you understand the relation between these? Because it plays a huge role in the chronic pain world. Because chronic pain is something that there might not be an underlying diagnosis or reason for. It's something that's manifested in your body and it has taken up residence and we want it to move out already. So why today? Why did I bring this up? Because yesterday I had some kind of crazy drama come up in my life. There were people calling out people that I cared about for things that they didn't do, and it just became this really icky feeling situation. Why does that relate? Because all of a sudden I could barely lift my arm. I could barely reach up. I could barely do anything with it. The only thing that had changed was my emotional state. That emotional state really just held up and proved to me that your emotions do take hold in your body somewhere. Your body does react to it more than just your thoughts in your head. So as I'm going through this process and going through these things and whatever it was that was going on, every time something poked the bear, as I called it, my shoulder got more sore. And it got more sore. And it got more tense. And then all of a sudden, by the end of the day, I couldn't raise my arm. I couldn't do anything with it. And the only thing that I had done to it was felt emotion. So I'm not saying, and again, I will never say that chronic pain is all in your head. Because number one, it is not all in your head. And if you have been in the chronic pain world for a long time, you know doctors have told you to go to the psych department, have told you to get on Valium, have told you to get on all these different arrays of narcotics and stuff because they just don't know. But what that piece is that's missing when you go to the Western world is that connection to your body. I read a book a couple of weeks ago. It's called The Body Keeps Score. Everything that you have gone through is stored somewhere in your body. And how your body reacts through the rest of time, it's going to keep that kind of stored there. So with the chronic pain, and part of my management is learning to recognize that trauma and move forward from that trauma. So like yesterday, I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it at all. And I finally was like, I'm going to take myself out of this situation. I wiped my hands clean. I blocked the people. I did everything that I needed to do. And guess what? When I woke up this morning, no shoulder pain. So if you want to tell me for a minute that we don't have an emotional connection to our pain, and pain doesn't sometimes manifest from our emotions and where we're standing and what we're doing, I'm going to call you a liar. Because it does. And that's why it's important and why part of the chronic pain and standing tall with chronic pain movement is coming about, because we have gotten so stuck in this pain cycle of this pill popping. It's going to get better because I'm going to take a pill. There's something wrong with me. I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong with you, because we all have our crap. We all have our diagnoses. We all have our reasons for being here in pain. But there are ways that you can make that pain get the hell out of the front seat of your car and get put in the trunk. Because you do not deserve to have that pain either in driving your car in your journey of life, sitting in the passenger seat poking you, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? No, you may have a condition that will last a lifetime, but it can ride in the trunk. It doesn't have to be a part of who you are. It doesn't have to be in the car. Heck, strap it to the roof if you want. The standing tall with chronic pain movement is learning that, yes, there is an emotional component. If you are like me and you've heard enough times that it's all in your head, that you don't believe that there's any emotional connection to your pain, then you're going to be stuck in this hopeless cycle and this roundabout of, I am my pain. I am my pain. I deserve this. I am this. And that's what needs to change. You need to understand that, yes, there was a physical, an emotional, or a trauma that brought on your chronic pain condition. And when you have another emotional layer added in there, whether you feel like it's an emotional thing or even something little, but your body remembers, hey, this kind of feels like what it was in the past, I'm going to give you pain, because what is pain? Pain is a warning system. Pain is warning you that there is injury, there is trauma, there is something coming. Well, emotion is a huge part of trauma. And, it's a part of this, and it's a part that we need to address. So if you feel yourself getting stressed out and just all of a sudden some random place in your body starts hurting, start thinking about that. What about that area in your body is holding that trauma for you? For me, there's a lot of things that I can think about of why my shoulder acts up when I start feeling attacked by people. And part of that is part of my past, is part of being attacked when I was younger. That's not part of my story now, but my body still remembers that attack when I was a child. And now, whenever I have an emotional connection with something that feels like an attack, my shoulder hurts. It's an emotional connection. So yes, there is a piece of the puzzle that is in your head. But it doesn't mean you need to go to the psych department, get put on antidepressants, and all this other crap. There's ways to get through it. And that's what I want to teach you. And that's what this page is about, is we are going to work together to teach you to move forward, to live your life well despite having the chronic condition. Because standing tall with chronic pain, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, why do you want me to stand up and stand tall? Well, if you come at the world all closed off and ready for everything to just keep hitting you, you are going to lose out on so much joy and so much life and so much of everything. When you can stand up and stand tall despite your chronic pain and be like, hey, world, I'm here. Guess what? I don't care what you throw at me. I am going to take the high road every time, or as much as I'm able to. I am not going to let emotions win. That's something that I've learned, is normally if I had been attacked as much as I felt like I was yesterday, I would have been wallowing in it today. But being able to use my tools and move forward allowed me to wake up this morning and feel good. And that's what I want for you. So that's why it's important to understand that your emotions, your emotional states, your trauma, your relationships really do play a role in part of your chronic condition. So over the next month or so, I'm going to go through how to build up those relationships, how to stand up for yourself, how to learn to say no, and how to take back your life. So if you are ready for the standing tall movement, I want to see your favorite emoji in the bottom. Just anything. What emoji makes you feel powerful? So I hope you have an amazing Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I'm going to go with Tuesday. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Now get out there and stand tall despite your chronic pain, because you are worth it, and you are worth all the joy that your life has to give. Have a great day. Bye for now.